Let's move on to cyber attacks. And I think, actually backing up, another thing is this physical attack. We had mentioned at the beginning of this that China and Russia are working together. It's likely China is going to take Taiwan before the end of the Biden administration. We already see Putin made his move under the Biden administration. These two are working together. You're starting to see more and more countries take sides with China and Russia. I saw France was looking to drop the U.S. dollar. Saudi Arabia and Iran, they just made a deal. They're dropping the U.S. dollar. India is part of BRICS. Brazil wants to drop the U.S. dollar. Argentina wants to drop the U.S. dollar. And it looks like we've been weaponizing U.S. currency so much that now it's becoming a trend that people don't want the currency weaponized against them. And more and more people are starting to drop the U.S. dollar. This is coming from China. China and Russia are working together. China produces, I can't remember how much of our power grid.
So
200 transformers. You said 9.
It's actually 300.
300.
Yeah, the number's 300.
300 transformers come from China.
Right.
All they need to do is take out 9 transformers. And right now we have a wide open southern border where we already know there are people from all over the world flooding into this country. Why wouldn't China send in a couple of operatives to take out 9 substations and kill our power grid right before they hit Taiwan? I mean, it just seems, if they didn't do it, it wouldn't make any sense. Why wouldn't they? It's so vulnerable and it's so easy just to send a couple of people across a wide open border that seems like half the country doesn't want to secure and take out 9 transformers.
I think it is so imminent, and I'm with you, Shawn, in terms of China has plans to go after Taiwan, and they will do it before the end of the administration. So that's only a year and a half away.
Yeah.
And it's coming. And so why not? Frankly, I think an aircraft carrier is going to be taken out, and then we're going to be potentially in World War III. And because I think our aircraft carriers are likely sitting ducks, for the Sunburn missiles, and that we will, and taking out critical civilian infrastructure like the power grid, and maybe they don't do it nationally, maybe they do it regionally, or a big city just to alert America about where they are in terms of a hostile act, as a saying, here's what you got. Do you want us to do more? We'll do it.
How long would it take? Let's say they were successful and they took out a bunch of these substations. Let's say they took out all 300. How long would it take just to replace one of these gigantic transformers? In the documentary you guys talk about, you show how big these transformers are. I mean, they would have to remove stoplights, maybe even remove some overpasses. I mean, this isn't just a delivery of a 6x6 box generator. These transformers are the size of buildings.
Right. Exactly. They're hundreds of tons each. And therefore, how long would it take? If there were 3 or 4, they could probably get it done in a month or so. But if there are 50 or 200, then we're talking about chaos. We're talking about extreme chaos.
Let's move on to cyber attacks.